Lisa, I just wanted to say again, I am so sorry for your loss. Your father was a great man, and it's a tragedy that he was taken so soon. What a beautiful funeral it was today. I'm sure he would have been moved to see all the people who cared about him gathered together.
Hi, Kara. Thank you for your sympathies. It means a lot to me. I'm sure Dad would have really loved to see everyone today. I agree, he was taken way too soon. We're looking into it so that he gets the justice he deserves.
I apologize for not asking sooner, but was he involved in some work-related incident, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was an accident at work caused by the negligence of one of his co-workers.
If you don't mind, could you tell me more? If I'm overstepping, then you don't have to let me know.
No, it's totally fine. In fact, I think it's better to spread the word about what happened. Apparently, he was up on a ladder and the person that was holding it for him didn't secure it properly. My dad lost his balance and fell over 20 feet and was immediately unconscious. He was rushed to the hospital, but unfortunately he had too much internal bleeding and didn't make it.
How terrible! All because his coworker wasn't doing his job properly. I hope you're going after them legally.
That's not all. At first, when we went to his company to ask what happened, they tried to cover it up and say he was at fault for the accident. Luckily, the person who wasn't holding the ladder felt responsible and admitted to what happened. We were then able to get the security footage from the accident to confirm what actually happened.
Oh my god, it's a scandal.
Yeah, that company is run by really horrible people. Luckily, though, we were able to find out the truth and we're going to destroy them in court for what they did. We decided not to press charges on the person whose fault it was because if it weren't for him, we would never known the truth about what actually happened. Plus, we think it's better to go after a shady corporation rather than one single person.
I agree. I can't believe it. This is like something from a TV show. You should get the news involved. I actually remember something on the news from a while back that is a bit similar. A woman died at work, but the company kept her body in a freezer and said she went missing. Isn't that horrible? It's terrifying that there are some people in this world capable of doing such horrible things.
Wow, that is really horrible. Luckily, it wasn't anything that bad. We're thinking of getting some media coverage if the company tries to mess around, but it's still in the early stages. Maybe we will at a later date.
Gotcha. Well, at least that would mean you have a pretty big payday coming your way in the future, huh? Suing a business for something like that seems like a pretty open and shut case. I bet you'll get millions out of this.
Right now, we aren't thinking about that. We're still grieving and have so many other things to sort out first. Honestly, yeah, the money is going to be good, but really, it's more about getting justice for what happened to him.
What kind of things do you have to sort out?
You know, like my dad's will and all the belongings he left behind. There's a lot of stuff we need to divide up among us all. Plus, he did save up a good amount of money as an inheritance that we need to figure out. It's all pretty clear in the will he left, but we still have to go through the right procedures.
Oh, he left you an inheritance? I had no idea. How much are we talking here? Hundreds of thousands? Millions?
I really don't know, to be honest. He had a good chunk of savings, but we're still figuring out how to divide it up among everyone.
I see. Well, let me know when you find out.
Not to be rude, but I don't think that has anything to do with you. Even when we do settle everything, we aren't planning to use the money for anything unless it's an emergency or something serious.
Ah, yes, you're right. I apologize. It was none of my business. On a related topic, I wanted to talk about the money you've been sending over for support.
Oh, did you not get it this month? I told Gary to send it earlier in the week. I can ask him to check on it for you.
Oh no, I got it. It's just that, unfortunately, it's not going to be enough for this month. This month's bills are really piling up, and I think only $1,250 is not going to work.
I don't really like how you said only $1,250, as if that's some trivial amount of money. I'm sorry, but we really don't have any extra money to spare.
But you just told me you're suing the pants off some evil company and you're getting an inheritance. It sounds like you do have the money.
I don't really like the fact that you suddenly need more money right after I told you about those things. It's actually just the opposite. We just paid in full for my dad's funeral, so money is pretty tight at the moment. I'm sorry, but we just can't do it. I also want to remind you that we're only going to be supporting you for 3 months, like we agreed. But do you really even need support from us, though? Your husband is still working, isn't he?
In this economy, everyone needs support these days. Since this damn government doesn't care about its citizens, we have to look out for one another in times like these. So yes, we do need support. In fact, we're really struggling to keep up with all the bills and the cost of living. Everything is getting more expensive, but Gerald's salary isn't getting any better.
Well, for the time being, we really can't give you anything. I'm sorry. Maybe you could sell some things that you don't really use that much. Ever since the pandemic, people have been making a lot by selling old stuff like bags or shoes.
I need everything that I have. And I don't feel like selling the shirt off my back in order to stay afloat in society. It's out of the question.
I didn't say you had to go that far. Just take a look in your closet to see if you have any old things that you wouldn't mind getting rid of. You never know what someone may want.
I'll pass on that, but thanks for the suggestion. I think it would be much more streamlined to get financial support from you.
And like I said, we can't give you any more money. We'll keep our promise to give you next month's support, but really we can't do anything for you this month. Please understand that we want to help, but we can't, especially in this very difficult time. If you need money so badly, maybe you could get a part-time job or something.
I am going to pretend that you didn't say that. How would that look if I have to get a job somewhere to support my husband? People will think we're poor.
I doubt anyone would think that, but you're the one saying that you need money. Plus, like you said, the economy isn't the best right now, so I don't think it's that crazy to look for some additional income.
It's completely out of the question, and I don't want to give it another second of consideration.
All right, fine, but that doesn't change anything I've said so far.
You know, if we end up out on the street, it would kind of be your fault.
How on earth do you figure that?
In these trying times, we're asking for just a little support from you two. You're deliberately denying us of financial aid. Who knows what will happen in a few weeks? The next funeral you go to might be mine.
We are giving you financial support. Honestly, you're sounding really greedy right now. $1,250 is a lot of money, and I can't see how you think that you can say it's not enough. For the 100th time, we would love to help you out more, but we can't right now. Please don't make it seem like we aren't doing anything for you, because it's simply not true.
I think you need to have a long talk with my son about this and then get back to me.
Yeah, good idea. That's exactly what I'll do. Hey, Gary, do you have a minute to talk right now?
Hey, honey, sure. What's up?
I had a conversation with your mom earlier, and it really rubbed me the wrong way. Right after I told her about the lawsuit and that I'm getting an inheritance from my dad, she suddenly said the money we were giving her wasn't enough and she wanted more. It's super insulting for her to see that, literally hours after my dad's funeral, and for her to tell me that $1,250 isn't enough money.
She really said that?
Yeah, she did. Like, could she have been any more obvious about what she was after? It really left a bad taste in my mouth. I know we promised that we would support her, but honestly, I want to cut her off as soon as possible.
I'm really sorry about that, especially with everything you've gone through. That's the last thing you needed to hear.
Yeah, I'm pretty upset. Sorry if this makes me sound cold, but I honestly have doubted that they really need our support at all. Your dad is still working, and it really doesn't seem like they're struggling to get by.
I get how you feel, but if she says she needs the money, then I want to believe her. She supported me so much growing up that this is the least we can do. And to be honest, we can afford it. I know that this month with the funeral we're a little tight, but usually things are much better. I'm sorry, I know that's probably not what you want to hear, but I just wanted to give you the reason why I agreed to it in the first place. I'm 100% on your side, though. She was out of line and she shouldn't have said that.
You're right, I didn't want to hear that, but I thought the same thing. If she would have just waited a few days, then asked, I think I might have tried to make something work. Her timing is what really rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah, it's like she suddenly saw the opportunity to squeeze more money out of us.
Exactly.
I mean, she's getting old and probably crazy, so maybe just let it slide this once? Also, who knows? She just came from a funeral, so her head might not have been in the best place.
Well, I don't really know about that, but yeah, okay, I'll let it go for now. If she says anything else, though, I might not be so patient.
I won't blame you.
I just got this month's money. Thanks so much. It's really making a difference around here. Don't know where we'd be without you.
Kara, this really has to be the last month we send you money. It's already been 6 months and we agreed on 3. You need to figure something out because we aren't going to keep this up forever.
Oh, stop. Would you really cut off a little old lady? We'd be out on the streets without you.
I've heard that one before. See, this is what I hate about this whole thing. Rather than getting a job or selling things like I suggested a while back, you're going to blame us if something happens. I really don't like what you're doing here, and to be honest, I see right through it. I'm letting you know this is the last month. It shouldn't have gone on this long anyway.
Well, we'll see about that. I'll have a talk with my son.
He is on the exact same page as me. We only extended it because we wanted to be nice. This is the last month, and that's final. Also, I wanted to talk about something I saw when we were over at your house the other day. Why the heck did you have a brand new VR headset?
Oh, that? Well, it was a gift from a friend.
Oh yeah? Why would they give you that? It looked pretty expensive.
It was a really good friend. I actually really enjoy using it. It has a bunch of games, and it really feels like you're inside the virtual world.
I have to ask, but you didn't buy that yourself, did you?
Oh, honey, I sure didn't. I mean, I do like it, and I've heard they were on sale, so even if I did, it wouldn't have been a big deal. But like I said, it was a gift.
I think you should sell it if you're really as desperate as you say you are.
No! It's my prized possession, and I worked hard for it.
You worked hard for it? You just said you got it from a friend.
Yes, I mean, I worked hard at the friendship. No ordinary friend would ever give you something like that. It has to be a best friend, and getting that close takes effort.
Right. Well, let me know if this friend gets you anything else. Have you given any more thought about getting a part-time job? Because actually, I've been looking on some job sites, and I think I've found a couple that might be a good match for you. How about these? One is a fully remote data entry job that's part-time. The other is a part-time real estate agent. I've heard it's pretty easy to get your license, and the commission you get from selling a house can be really good.
I haven't given it much thought, but neither of those jobs seem like a good match for me. If I'm going to work, which is really the last resort, I'd prefer to be doing something more luxurious, like working in a high-end boutique or something like that.
Oh, have you done that before or something? Usually to work there you need a lot of knowledge of the products.
No, but I had a Gucci bag once, so I don't think it would be that hard.
Oh. Well, at least you're thinking about something. That's taking a step in the right direction.
Yes, I suppose. Don't hold your breath because I haven't made up my mind yet. Let's switch gears here. Were you ever able to win that lawsuit against your dad's former company? From what you were telling me, it seemed like a pretty easy case to win.
Even if it seems easy, that doesn't mean it's going to happen right away. Right now, we're actually looking into the company to see if they were covering up anything else. If they were capable of doing this, then who knows what else they've done in the past. But yes, things are moving along pretty smoothly. We have really good lawyers who is giving this company hell.
Well, that's great. Any timeline of when you think you'll get the settlement money?
Like I said, I really don't know. We aren't in a rush to get the money. We'd much rather wait and do things by the book. I hate to ask, but you're not interested in this because you think you'll get something out of it, are you?
Oh, well, you know, we are family after all. And plus, you know the situation we're in, and it wouldn't hurt to have a little extra money.
We want to be really smart with our money from now on, meaning we want to touch it as little as possible. We want to save it for our retirement or in the future when we have kids. Maybe when we figure everyone out, we can spread it out among family. But it's not something we can say right now. Sorry, but don't get your hopes up.
So there's a chance though, right?
I really don't like how obvious you're being.
Lisa, I really need your help. It looks like my car is in bad shape.
What happened? Are you okay? You didn't get into an accident, did you?
No, it's nothing like that, but I think my car is on the way out. I was driving to the mall earlier, and all of a sudden my car starts making this strange noise. It was like a buzzing and a high-pitched scream at once. Then out of nowhere, smoke started coming up from under the hood. I thought the whole car was going to explode. I'm lucky to be alive and that I didn't kill anyone on the road.
Wow, that sounds really dangerous. Glad to hear you're okay, though.
Yes, it could have been much worse. Luckily, I was able to pull over and got my car towed to a repair shop. But let me tell you, when they told me how much it was going to cost, I almost wished I had died in a fiery inferno on the road.
How much did they say it would take to fix?
Over $12,000. Can you believe it?
Well, yeah, car repairs can be expensive.
They said I needed a new carburetor. Defibrillator? I don't really know what is it, but they said it would cost a whole lot of money. You know how we've been struggling lately, and there's no way I could pay that price.
I see where this is going. Just come out and say it.
Well, I was hoping you could help me out. I was honestly thinking about getting a part-time job soon, but now that's out of the question without a car.
We're absolutely not giving you the full amount, so get that out of your head right now. Actually, you know, my brother's a mechanic. I can ask him to take a look at your car for you. He's told me that some mechanics really prey on people who don't know much about cars. You could go in for an oil change and they tell you need a completely new engine. Not saying that's what these people are telling you, but it never hurts to have a second opinion, you know?
Oh, he is? Well, isn't that just something? But I think it would be best to have the shop my car is at now just fix it.
But why? You could be saving literally thousands of dollars. Plus, my brother is a good guy and he'll tell you what's actually wrong with it.
No, that's fine. I'm just gonna have this place do it. He's actually my sister's friend's brother's cousin's boyfriend, so don't worry, I'm in good hands.
Well then, could you at least send me a picture of it? I want to show him and see what he thinks.
No can do. They told me to stay away from the car because apparently it's very dangerous. They say it could blow at any time. So, can I count on you for that money or what? I gotta know soon, otherwise they say they're gonna bring my car to the junkyard.
This sounds kind of strange if you ask me, but I don't know. Let me see if we can help you out or not. Don't get your hopes up though, especially since for some reason you're not letting my brother look at it, which would save you so much money.
I just want to get it over with as soon as possible so I can get back on the road and start job hunting.
I just checked our account and we can give you $3,000 if you really need it. I'm sorry, but we can't give you any more than that. What do you say?
That will have to do, I suppose. Thank you, Lisa. I really appreciate it.
Sure, I'll transfer the money to you now. Hey, I just had a kind of weird conversation with your mom. Have you talked to her?
No, I haven't heard. What did she say?
Well, first of all, she said her car nearly exploded while she was driving earlier. Apparently it started making a weird noise, then spewing out smoke.
Holy crap, I didn't hear anything about that. Is she okay?
Yeah, she's fine. She said she was able to get it towed to a repair shop. This is where it gets kind of strange. She told me the repair shop was trying to quote her $12,000 to get everything fixed and that she would never be able to afford it. But when I brought up how my brother is a mechanic and I could get him to take a look at it, she flat out refused. I told her sometimes repair shops take advantage of people and jack up prices and that my brother wouldn't do that and would probably give her a discount, but she just wouldn't listen to it.
Why not? Did she give you any reason?
She said because she just wanted to fix it as fast as possible. But here's the kicker. She, of course, asked us to help her out with paying for it. But I'm a little suspicious of it all. Like, if you're going to complain about how expensive it is, why not let my brother take a look? I can almost guarantee it won't be that much. I hate to say this, but I'm doubting her story a bit.
I gotta admit, that does sound a little weird. Why wouldn't she want him to take a look? Maybe she is telling the truth, though. If it's true what she's saying, then she just went through a pretty traumatic accident and probably isn't thinking straight. How much did she say she wanted?
Well, I flat out told her that we wouldn't pay the full price for the repairs. I threw out $3,000 and she seems to be happy with that.
I know you may not think that this is the right choice, but I think we should give it to her. Even though her story sounds fishy, we can't just assume she's lying and not give it to her if she's really in trouble. I know we've been giving her a lot lately, but maybe we can think of this as like a parting gift?
I really hate the thought of being tricked, though.
If she's lying, I bet we'll find out sooner or later.
Fine, I'll let her know we'll send her the money, but for real, this is the last time.
Lisa, thank you so much again for helping with the car repair. We really couldn't have done it without you.
Don't mention it. Glad to hear everything worked out. Now you'll be able to find a part-time job like you said, right?
Ah, yes, I'll get right on that.
Great. Hey, there's something else I wanted to talk to you about that I saw on the news lately. Apparently, there have been a lot of scams going on around here. These people have been targeting older people, and some people have lost tens of thousands of dollars. Just wanted to give you a heads up about if you come across something that doesn't feel right.
Oh, scams? Like what kind of scams?
Anything you can think of. Fake business investments, credit card scams, fake charities, you name it. I hope you don't take this the wrong way, but I'm letting you know because they're targeting older individuals because they're more likely to fall for it.
That's just terrible. How could someone sleep at night knowing they've lied to get money out of a fellow human being? And no offense taken. Thank you for letting me know.
No problem. It would be a big disaster for us too, since we've been giving you a lot of financial support lately. If you end up falling for one of these scams, it would be like we're losing the money too.
Yes, I agree. I'll be very careful of everything.
Great. If you see anything suspicious, let me know right away. Hey, Kara? What is this? We just received a package from you. I think that you have some explaining to do.
Oh, I'm glad that it arrived safely. What's the matter? Was there something wrong with it?
Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I'm just really confused. You sent over a bunch of renovation plans for a house? What are they for? There's even an invoice in here for a large amount of money.
Do you really have to ask that? They're renovation plans for our house. We're gonna get a renovation. The house is starting to get a little old, and I've always wanted a larger kitchen as well. I realize now is the perfect time to get this place rebuilt. We're probably going to be living here for the rest of our lives after all. Did you take a look at the plans at all? Aren't the renovation plans that we're getting absolutely wonderful? The kitchen is going to look amazing.
Oh, I see. Well, good for you, I guess. Do you guys even have enough money saved up for this? Renovations can be really expensive, you know. I know it might be a little rude to say this, but I really don't think you guys will be able to pay for it. I already told you that we won't be supporting you any longer after all the money we sent. I thought that you guys were struggling to even pay the bills.
What are you talking about? We have plenty of money to spend now.
Wait, what? That's great to hear. Where did it come from? Did your husband's salary go back up again?
No, it's not that at all. You should know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the money that you inherited from your dad. I know that it's gotta be a pretty substantial amount. I know that your dad had a decent job, and he seemed like the kind of guy that would save up a lot of money.
Wait, what are you talking about? Did you just say my dad's inheritance money? So you're trying to renovate your house using the money that my dad left behind for me and my family?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. He left behind enough to renovate my house, right? I'm counting on his money to pay for everything. There's no way I could afford a renovation like this otherwise.
You're not actually serious about this, are you? There's no way I'm gonna allow this. We have no money that you can use to renovate your house. You're gonna have to earn the money yourself if you want to go ahead with this. I'm sure that you're gonna be perfectly fine without renovating that house anyway.
I actually thought this through a lot. I'm really good at cooking food, right? I decided that I would renovate this place so that I'll have a huge kitchen where I can start cooking classes. That would give me a job and an income, right? Then I can stop depending on you guys for financial support.
I think that you're missing the point. What's the point in you starting to work if it's gonna cost tens of thousands for you to even start?
All our problems are going to be solved if you just give me the money to reform my house. You just received a huge amount of money from the inheritance. You should be able to spare us some of it to renovate the house. You should be paying me back for allowing you to get married to Gary in the first place. Don't you feel like you owe me this? You never would have been able to marry him if it weren't for me.
I am really grateful that you allowed me to get married to him. However, I don't think that it gives you the right to decide how my father's inheritance money is used.
Well, now's the perfect time to pay back the favor. You barely ever do anything for me. You owe me. All you guys do is take us on vacation once a year. That's definitely not enough to satisfy me. Raising Gary was a lot of effort. I also would have denied your marriage with him.
So you guys weren't satisfied with the vacation we gave you every year?
Not at all. Now's the perfect opportunity for you to pay me back. You have lots of money on you right now. Stop being so stingy and give me enough to reform the house. I'm sure that your late dad would be happy to know he's helping me out.
I doubt that. You weren't that close to my parents?
Why are you being so difficult about this? I'm not asking for much. You have the money right now. This is like the least you can do to pay me back. It's not like I'm telling you to build me a completely new house. I just want to renovate this current house that I'm living in.
I think that what you're asking of me is ridiculous. I'm definitely not going to allow this to happen. I don't want you going ahead with this renovation any further. You're going to have to find the money from elsewhere if you're really that insistent on going through with it. I'm planning on using the money that my dad left behind for my mom. She's going to need it in the future.
What about me? I'm your mother-in-law. I should be getting some of it too. Why are you not doing anything for me at all? It's really not fair.
Actually, I have been doing what I can to help you out. We've sent you well over $10,000 in just the financial support this year alone. I think that's way more than enough. We have our own life as well, you know. We can't keep sending you money forever.
Well, you guys had some extra money and that's why you were sending it to me. Look, I promise that I'll never ask for financial support ever again if you can pay me to renovate my house.
Renovating a house is a lot of money. I took a look at the plans you sent me and I can see that it's going to be very expensive. There's absolutely no way we can pay this for you.
I am not going to be taking no as an answer. I'm going to make you pay for this no matter what. Would you prefer to send us financial support till the day we die, or would you prefer to pay for the renovation costs? Which option are you going to choose?
I am not going to be choosing either option.
Oh, you're just unbelievable. So you're just going to abandon us then? We're going to be so poor that we can't even afford to eat or pay the bills. I am your mother-in-law, you know. How can you treat me like this? You really are a horrendous human being, aren't you? You receive a huge amount of money as inheritance, and you're not even going to help out your family. You really are so stingy and selfish.
I am not going to continue talking to you about this as the conversation is going nowhere. I've already given you my answer. Why didn't you go and ask Gary about this then?
Oh, I will go and ask Gary. He's going to allow me to renovate my house with your money. He's my son after all. He's going to listen to anything that I ask him for. Also, the renovation has already been decided. I've already signed the contract for it too. All that's left to do is for me to decide on the day they start the renovation work.
So the renovation has already been decided? I guess you never cared about my opinion from the very start.
It's not like I don't care. I would have loved if you had voluntarily given me the money for the renovation. I really think we could have gotten along better if you had have done that. I gave you the opportunity to repay me for everything that I had done for you up until this moment. I guess that was a waste of time and effort. Anyway, the renovation is going to happen whether you like it or not. I'm leaving the rest to you.
Wait, hold on a minute. We really can't pay for this.
I'm not gonna believe anything that you say. You just received a huge inheritance and you're being very stingy with it. You definitely have the money to pay for it. Also, there's more to life than just money. You're not gonna find happiness if money is all that you focus on. I'm giving you a chance to put some of that money to good use. You really should be thanking me for this. Hey, Lisa, you've paid the fee for the renovations to my house, right?
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. I paid the amount needed for a home renovation.
Okay, that's good to hear. The renovation company also told me the same thing. I wonder what's going on then. The renovation was meant to start first thing this morning, but the workers still haven't arrived at my house.
What are you talking about? The renovation workers have already arrived at my mom's house.
Wait, what did you just say? Your mom's house? Why would they be going to her place?
That's because we decided to renovate my mom's house. I used up almost all of the inheritance that I received from my dad on it.
You're joking, right? We agreed to renovate my house, not your mom's house. This isn't even a funny joke.
I'm not joking about this at all. Me and Gary have decided to move in with my mom as she was going to be all alone. We decided that it would be a good idea to renovate the house so it would be big enough for us to move into.
What are you talking about all of a sudden? You guys are moving into your mom's place? I never heard about any of this. Gary always told me that he would never consider moving in with anyone else.
He was saying that he didn't ever want to move in with you. He never said that he didn't want to move in with my mom.
Stop messing around with me like this. Hurry up and tell the workers to come to my house. The renovation plans that I sent to you were for my house. I've already agreed on a contract with the renovation company as well. Today's the day they start the renovation work.
Actually, today's the day they start the renovation work on my mom's house. They're never going to start the renovation work on your house until you pay them. You still haven't paid them the money, right?
Why would I pay them the money? I thought that you had already paid them for me. That's what we talked about last month. Don't tell me that you forgot about our promise already.
I never promised that I'd be paying for the renovation of your house. You were just trying to force it onto me. Gary also contacted you to say that we weren't going to be paying for it. Why in the world did you think that the renovation at your house would start today when it hasn't even been paid for?
Well, I was told by the renovation workers that it had already been paid for.
That's because they were talking about the renovation fees from my mom's house. I already told them that you had gone crazy and that they shouldn't believe anything that you say to them. I also told them that you didn't have the money to pay for the renovation that you ordered from them. However, you actually gave us an idea to renovate my mom's house instead. I had a long discussion with Gary, and this was the conclusion that we came to. I won't have to worry about my mom becoming all alone now.
Well, I never heard about any of this. You should have told me about it.
You never heard about it because we kept it a secret from you, intentionally.
Why would you guys make such an important decision like this without talking to me about it first?
Why should we have to talk about it with you first when you don't do the same for us? You went ahead and tried to get your house renovated without letting us know about it at all.
I deserve to hear about these things first. I wanted to renovate my house as well, you know. It's not fair that your mom gets to have her house renovated before me.
We're not stopping you from getting your house renovated. You just need to pay for it yourself.
I never would have contacted you about it if we could pay for it ourselves. This just isn't fair at all.
What's not fair about this at all? We paid for the renovations ourselves. We haven't done anything wrong at all.
You're being so biased toward your own mother. This is some serious favoritism that you're showing. I can't believe that I'm being left out of this. What is wrong with you?
I should be the one saying that to you. You're the one that's in the wrong. The money that my dad left behind is for me and my family. It's not something that you have the right to use. Part of the inheritance he left behind was for me. I should be able to get to decide what to use it on. I think that Dad would be happy to know that the money is being used for Mom and that she's not going to be living completely alone from now on.
This just isn't fair at all. This is the first time I've been treated so terribly by someone.
I feel the same way too. I've never been treated so terribly by someone. It's only been a couple of months since I lost my precious father to a freak work accident. You tried to take advantage of me and tried to renovate your house using the money that my father left behind for us. That is a very disrespectful thing to be doing. I instantly realized that you don't really see me as family. You're just trying to use me. What you tried to do was disgusting. And I think that it shows what kind of person you truly are. Both me and Gary were very disappointed.
Oh, just shut up already. The inheritance he left behind is something that needs to be used. Plus, I know you're gonna get a crazy payday from that work incident lawsuit. He would want it to be put to good use.
Yes, we're putting it to good use by renovating my mom's house.
Oh, this is just hopeless. It's impossible having a conversation with you. Renovating the house was my idea in the first place. You guys even stole my idea from me. You're a thief.
Oh, please, just stop. Renovating our house was something that we had in mind from a long time ago.
Yeah, whatever. You need to tell Gary to come back home to my house today. I'm gonna try to convince him to get a divorce from you. You're not a good match for him at all. I didn't think that you were gonna be one of the stingiest person in the world. You've got a horrendous personality. I really can't have him staying married to you any longer.
You're the one that has a horrendous personality. I actually tried my very best to maintain a good relationship with you. We even helped you out financially when you asked for it. Which brings me to the main topic of the night. I know all about your little side business you have going on. Did you think we wouldn't find out?
Excuse me? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you don't? Does the Life Foundation ring a bell?
What? How did you know about that?
I know all about you. Or should I say, I know all about Mary Goodwell? Kara, it's 2024. Do you really think you could get away with scamming people under a fake name? Honestly, you're way more pathetic than I thought.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know anyone by that name.
Oh, you don't? Then let me refresh your memory. You scam people under the pretense that they're donating to charity. You run a fake website that has all these people who seem to be in need, but you just Google pictures of poor people and then put them on your site. Then you make up some sob story about how their house got blown up or their family got eaten by wolves. You collect donations, then they go right into your pocket.
I would never do that. How dare you accuse me of doing something so terrible?
It gets better. Or should I say, it gets worse for you. I've cross-referenced all the donations this site has gotten for each person and compared it with deposits in your bank account. Timmy Waters got his toes blown apart by a chlorine bomb. He needs money for surgery. Raised $1,284. Then mysteriously you put in a deposit for the same amount the day after donations closed. The Watkins family need a new home after a stray dog carried a Roman candle in its mouth into the house and burnt it to the ground. Raised $12,400. Then you got that deposit into your personal account. The list goes on and on, as do the deposits going straight into your personal bank account. Shouldn't charities like this have a business account? Never heard of it going into the founder's pocket like this.
How on earth do you even know about this? Did you hack my bank account?
No, you can thank your husband for that. Once I confided in him about the money we were giving you, he brought up how you were oddly making a lot of money out of nowhere. He told me you said it was because COVID made the stock market go wacky and I'm investing like crazy. But really, you were just straight up stealing people's money.
My husband is in on this? I can't believe he would rat on me.
It's better than being accomplice to your crimes.
But how did you even find out where the money was coming from?
It was literally the biggest stroke of luck ever. There's this new trend on TikTok where you reverse Google image yourself to see what kind of pictures are out there. I did it to a few of mine, then wanted to see it for other people. I did it for yours, and halfway down the page, I saw you in one of those white robes that Colts wear with a band of flowers around your head. I couldn't help myself and clicked on it, which brought me to your insane charity page.
You can't prove that that's me.
Yeah, kinda already did though. How can you explain those exact deposits going into your account? If it wasn't from those donations, where did it come from?
Like I said, I was playing the stock market. Those were all of my investments.
Oh yeah? What are some of the companies you've invested in?
Like Tesla and Apple and stuff?
Yeah, right. If you can show me your trading history. If not, then we'll be going to the police with this.
What? You're going to rat on me?
Of course we are. You scammed thousands of dollars from people who thought they were doing the right thing. Why wouldn't we call the cops on you? Oh yeah, I gotta ask you one other thing. Remember a while ago when you said your car was busted? That was a lie, wasn't it? Not that it makes a difference now because we already gave you the money, but I'm just curious. That whole thing didn't happen, right?
No. I made it all up to get some more money out of you.
Thought so. Man, you really don't have a conscience, do you? Anyway, you can state your case to the cops when they come to arrest you.
You can't prove anything, and even if you could, I'll be long gone.
Oh, so I'm guessing you're planning to run away? Pretty stupid decision if you ask me. You're only going to make things worse for yourself.
We'll see about that.
So, you're at it again, are ya? Man, the stupidity of some people is just too much.
It's scary how people like you are living in this world. Leave me alone. You don't know what you're talking about.
This you? Kinda hard to tell, and I respect the effort you disguise yourself, but man, AI matching is too good these days. I literally did the exact same thing I did to find you the first time. I see you've stepped up your game with the insane things you're having people donate for. Emily Jones ate a popsicle too fast and fell into a coma. Is currently at $982. Or even better, Mike Combs thrashed by a skinwalker needs a new face. I don't know who's dumber, you or the people giving you money.
How people choose to spend their money is none of my business.
Actually, it is literally your business. Your model for a business is scamming people. But don't worry, this time we made sure that you won't be able to run from us.
Oh, there's no way you found me. I'm way far away from you idiots.
117 Turkey Lane, Montgomery, Alabama.
No, that's not where I am.
Oh, dang, then I guess I told the cops to surround the wrong house. Just in case, could you check outside of your window to be sure?
There are police everywhere. How did you find me?
The internet is wild these days. You can find whatever you want, including people. But honestly, it wasn't that hard. We traced the IP address from the website you were running and were able to find your location.
I can't go to jail. This is crazy.
No, what's crazy is what you were doing to people and that you thought you could actually get away with this. If I were you, I'd go turn yourself in peacefully. If only you had just stopped being so greedy and taken the money we were giving you. It didn't have to be like this. You should really take these last few moments of freedom to reflect on what you did to get yourself here. You are truly a horrible person, but even people as soulless as you can redeem themselves and turn their lives around.
But Lisa, I've already reflected and know what I did was bad. I don't need to go to jail.
Yeah, right. Save it for the judge, you fraud. Things really took a wild swing for Kara. When I first heard about her scamming people, I thought it was some kind of mistake. As it turns out, though, it was unfortunately true. After she was arrested, she was charged for scamming all the people she tricked and was sentenced to 8 years in jail. Of course, she had to pay back all the money on top of that. An unspoken victim in all of this was Gary's dad. He had been working this whole time but was constantly lied to by Kara. She told him they barely had enough money to survive, all while Kara was scamming people on the internet. He felt so responsible for not seeing the signs. We did our best to comfort him, but he still blamed himself for everything. He's such a good man, and we felt so bad for him, which is exactly why we bought him a brand new house. Luckily, all of this was happening while the lawsuit was going on we launched against my father's company. In the end, they were found liable for what happened and were forced to pay us a settlement well into the 8-figure mark. We used that money to buy him a new house close to us. Ever since the whole car repair incident, I've really been careful about giving her any more money, and especially with talking about this lawsuit. We knew from the beginning it was going to work out in our favor, which is why I never brought it up again. A few months have passed since the whole fiasco and things have settled down. My mother loves her new renovated house, and Gary's father is doing well with life on his own. I think it goes without saying, but he obviously filed for divorce from Kara. Good for him. He's finally past that chapter of his life. She's up for parole in a couple years, so we'll see if she has some time to reflect on her actions. Knowing her, though, I wouldn't bet on it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to see more content.